All right, welcome Triton Trojan fans. I'm Andy O'Hara alongside Caden Atkins, Kenny Barnhart, and Travis Barnhart as we're live here for senior night edition of Triton Trojan boys basketball here as we welcome the Oregon Davis Bobcats here to the Trojan Trench. Coach Larry Center has his squad firing on all cylinders as they start to a hot 4-0 start, and Triton continues to find ways to be electric on both ends of the floor, riding a 5-game winning streak. Caden, we both watched game films on this Oregon Davis team, and for me, Triton's got to rebound the basketball tonight.
Yeah, let's talk about rebounding real quick. We have the two leading rebounders for the Triton Trojans, John Gardner, 41, Tyson Yates with 36. Everyone else falls off tremendously after that, so Triton's going to have a heck of a time trying to rebound against this Oregon Davis team and see if they can put Oregon Davis out of the way early with the rebounding.
And like you said, that's going to be a big thing, especially when it comes from – that's going to be a big thing, especially like you said, with the smaller lineup. They're going to have to do a bigger shot because, like I said, Murphy, he is a guy who really just excelled that Tippecanoe Valley game. And this was a big win for Oregon Davis. He found his way to get out, and he was hitting three-pointers all night long. But don't look over Gavin Sebo. That young man there, that guy is going to be a force to be reckoned with. I mean, he's kind of like what we were talking about there before a little bit, kind of like a Tyson Yates. A guy's going to drive the basket and try to shoot close to the basket. Yeah,
that's what Sebo's going to do. He's going to do a lot like Tyson Yates tries to do, penetrate and try to set others up. So look for that tonight. One thing Triton's going to have to do, they're going to have to hit their shots. You know, Ashton Oviedo made 24 threes on the season. He leads the team with 144 points, and then Tyson Yates is behind him just shy of 100. So we need that third scoring option to step up, and because I imagine OD's going to probably run a boxing one on Oviedo tonight.
And you watch that too. I mean, we saw Bruce Johnson really step in that first half there against Winnemac a few weeks ago, but you look at there, and like I said, 5 threes in that game there. But for Triton in that first half, they shot 10 of 17. They shot almost 60% from the three beyond the arc. But then you saw that second half go, and they kind of let off the gas a little bit there. They were 0 for 14. They've got to be consistent both halves, I think, tonight, especially against this Oregon Davis team. You're going to have to be very close to that 9 turnover, not breaking that 9 turnover mark tonight.
And having it be senior night, we're going to have some different starters than we've seen this year. Hunter McIntyre, John Gardner, and Keegan Westafer, the 3 seniors starting for the Trojans. So that might do something a little different for Coach Groves coming out defensively and offensively. I don't know who he's going to run where at what positions. So just something to look out for early in this game. If OD gets off to a hot start, I imagine he'll try to get those normal starters back in there as soon as possible.
Triton, the one thing I've seen, especially in all 5 of their wins coming into this ball game, they haven't, every single game they won, once they hit 60 points, they've won that game.
Yep.
The only game they haven't scored quite 60 points in that one was the loss against Northwood, where they almost got to 50 with 47 that. Triton's averaging 62.7 points per game while allowing 45. So the defense is playing extremely well as well. Now on the OD flip side of things, 57 points a game, allowing 44. So the defense is kind of there a little bit. The offense isn't quite there. But what this team did against Tippecanoe Valley and against Elkhart Christian and against South Central, and South Central's a big team. They can play with those big guys, and they really threw their weight around against Tippecanoe Valley. They were scrappy. They have got a lot of grit. Don't overlook this Oregon Davis team, because Coach Larry Center has really got this team firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, they're a different team from when I was in high school. Those last couple of years, they were kind of on that decline. Now they're back on the rise again. They're wanting to give Triton a run for their money tonight.
So about a minute and a half away here. We'll take a break. We'll have the national anthem, starting lineups, and we'll be right back on the Triton Trojan Sports Network.
ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Trojan Trench for tonight's contest between the Oregon Davis Bobcats and your Triton High School Trojans. On behalf of the Triton community and the entire staff and student body of Triton's Junior Senior High School, we'd like to welcome Oregon Davis as our guest at tonight's contest. This is the 50th meeting between these two teams. Going into tonight's contest, Triton leads the series against OD with 34 wins and 15 losses dating back to the 1964-65 season. Now at this time, if you haven't already rose, please rise. And gentlemen, kindly remove your hats as we will honor America with the playing of our national anthem. Now it's time to meet the starters for tonight's game. First for the visitors, the Oregon Davis Bobcats. Starting tonight, number 4, Cam Taylor. Number 14, Ryan Pitts Jr. Number 22, Connor Danford. Number 30, Caleb Cease. And number 40, Dylan Murphy. The Bobcats coach is Larry Sinnert. Now, let's meet the starters for your Triton Trojans. Number 4, Hunter McIntyre. Number 10, Ashton Oviedo. Number 14, John Gardner. Number 24, Tyson Yates. And number 34, Keegan Westafer. Triton is coached by Jason Groves. Our officials from tonight.
All right, there's our starting lineups. Kaden, who we got starting for both teams?
For Oregon Davis, number 4, Cameron Taylor, number 14, Ryan Pitts, number 22, Connor Danford, number 30, Caleb Cease, and number 40, Dylan Murphy. For the Trojans, Hunter McIntyre, Ashton Oviedo, John Gardner, Tyson Yates, and Keegan Westafer.
So John Gardner is going to go up there and jump against the 6'2", Connor Danford. Now I look down there and, you know, John was a little... He needed to boost his height up just a little bit there because he looks pretty close to 6'2" down there with that young man.
Yeah, John's a little modest on that.
A little modest. There you go. So,
you want me to do it or you want me to do it?
So Gardner and Danford will jump, and it's tipped off. It's going to be controlled by Cease. He's going to go. Bobcats going to start off with the ball. Murphy with it now.
I like that matchup, putting John Gardner on Murphy early.
Nice hands by Tyson Yates to knock that one back away. As Pitts goes to inbound. Back to Murphy. He'll set things up. Finds Danford. Danford works. Pulls it back, kicks on top. Pitts straight away, 3 is up. It's off the mark. Rebound, Keegan Westafer. Yates now at the basketball, past the half-court line. He's going to look. Takes it, kicks out to Gardner. Coach Groves calling out the offense, trying to direct things around. Gardner picks up his dribble, got to get rid of it. Goes, finds Oviedo. Oviedo working, he'll drive. Tries to kick out, but I think Murphy's going to get it. Oh, they're going to say it went out on Triton. Good call there. As Triton will turn over in their first offensive possession. Oregon Davis goes back to work. Murphy now going against Gardner, pulls back, goes to Danford. Contested threes up, short of the mark. Yates tips to Oviedo. Oviedo now in transition, looking down. He's going to kick on the Jets. No look pass. Westafer in the corner. Back to Oviedo, gets a screen. Double team, back to Westafer. Thought about the three. Yates now will try the left wing three. It's in.
Got it.
Tyson Yates strikes first. And Triton's on the board.
That's his second three of the year. He's been cold. He hit one, I believe, that first game, and hasn't hit one since.
Murphy feeds down there to Taylor. He's up and in.
Taylor.
Both teams scoring on their last two possessions. Yates now top the key. He's going to back down. Up, hands off to Oviedo. Tries to get fake. Taylor left his feet. Oviedo gets blocked by Taylor.
Yep,
we're going to call a foul. That was a late call.
He got the ball first, but that follow-through, then he hit the arm. They're going to call that every time.
Foul number 4.
That'll send Triton's best free throw shooter to the line for 2.
93% on the year.
That's Reggie Miller range there, boys.
Gonna jinx him.
Oh, no.
I am not Robbie Hummel. Oviedo's second attempt tickles the twine there as they take a 3-point lead. There comes a lot of that pressure. I like when they play this full court press.
That full court, and then they fall back into, I believe, a 2-3 zone with this lineup they've got going here.
Pitts in the corner for 3, too strong. Hunter McIntyre with the rebound. Yates now quickly up to Gardner. Gardner takes a step and puts it in. Banks open for John Gardner. 7-2's our score. Murphy with it now, works on up. Taylor back to Danford. Tipped by Westafer.
Good hands by Westafer.
Oviedo's got it. Triton's got numbers. No look pass. Yates up and in.
Easy 3-on-1 for Oviedo, running that point guard there in that situation. He knew where he was going the whole time, looked the OD defender off, good pass.
And especially, like, you look at one thing about Ashton that's kind of doesn't quite go overlooked, but his ability to pass. That no-look pass, he is so efficient when he's putting that ball somewhere, and we just saw it there in the last 2 plays, the no-look pass. It was a good job there.
His basketball IQ is through the roof, and it allows him to do some of these things that, you know, a normal player, say, could not, like that no-look pass and all this flashy stuff that Ashton gets away with early in the game. So he's allowed to do it, and he's going to keep doing it.
So going to be some substitution as Sebo and Lane Fisher both checking in, so they'll be out there.
And the same 5 out there for the Trojans.
And watch here, Sebo, we'll see what he can do. He had like a big game against Tippecanoe Valley, so keep an eye on him. Gets by Yates, dribbles, splits the defenders, feeds down low. Fisher is open, and then right there, that has to open the Trojans' eyes after that play.
Sebo's quick player. He split 3 Trojans on that play. Oh, Gardner thought about the 3.
Back on top to Oviedo. He'll dial NBA range and puts it in. Ashton Oviedo hit that one from the concession stand. Sebo with it now. Back over here to Murphy. Sebo almost loses it, keeps in possession. Murphy, this team has just hit another gear with those 2 substitutions. Taylor had him by himself in the elbow, lost McIntyre's spin move up, no good. McIntyre almost tipped it in himself. Westafer's got it, he's double teamed, got to get rid of it, finds Oviedo. Oviedo in transition, speeding past defenders, finds McIntyre. Oviedo drives, feeds Westafer, corner 3 for the seniors up, and then Keegan Westafer dials long range and gets that one to go. Triton quickly out to an 11-point lead.
Keegan's missed the last couple games due to COVID reasons, and he's ready to play. He's been itching to get back on this basketball court. Good pass.
Gardner banks open. Nice pass from Ashton Oviedo. And the Trojans are fired up as they now jump out to a 13-point lead.
Haven't missed a shot.
100% all across the board.
And a lot of that has led to that good defense, especially down here. We just saw Ashton Oviedo elevate and intercept that pass, but then the defense here, but then the passing on the offensive side has been on point for the Trojans, as we saw there in those last several possessions, coming off an assist for every basket made.
Yeah, let's go back to that defensive possession from Oviedo where he just kind of played free safety back there. He leads the Trojans in steals. He jumps a lot of passes this year. He's that's something he's really improved at this year from last year, that defensive side of the ball. He's really becoming a well-rounded player.
Exactly, and like you said, like a defensive back, he's really reading those passes. He's seeing things before they happen, and that's something you can't teach. It's just really a testament to how much work that young man puts in and all the work he's put in, because you have to see that a lot of these players, you're seeing that transition of all that work they've put in the last several years is really starting to pay off. Of course, earlier tonight, the JV won 47-21, and the girls, unfortunately, the varsity up at South Central lost that game 48-30, and a tough South Central team. The girls will host Oregon Davis on Wednesday for their senior night. Looks down
someone
court,
get back.
Lost Taylor, and he's got the bank open for him.
I believe that was on Hunter McIntyre. I heard Coach Groves yelling, Hunter, get back, because Hunter was creeping up. He wanted an easy steal like Oviedo's been getting.
Westafer now in the corner.
Good curl, you're being back cut, denied.
Westafer feeds Oviedo. High pass, but he's going to step out of bounds. And Cole McKinney's going to check in, I believe, for Hunter McIntyre.
Substitution for the Trojans, number 5, Cole McKinney.
You know, going back to that McIntyre thing there, I mean, he plays safety. He was trying to do the same thing. Sebo gets across the half-court line, directing traffic. I saw it. Sebo pull up mid-range jumpers off the side iron, no good. Rebound Yates. Quickly up to Cole McKinney in transition, and Murphy's going to foul him, and he'll go to the line for two. Triton going to find their second trip to the free throw line here in this first quarter.
This is what I talked to Coach Groves a little bit before the season. He said he wanted to get out, run the floor, get open looks, and that's exactly what Triton's done so far. They've played good defense. Guards are running down, and Tyson and Ashton have just been able to hit him in stride.
You know, and getting your chance to the free throw line, that's going to be huge too. With Bruce Johnson checking in for the Trojans. Also checking in is Braden Swanson and Jared Bryan checking in for the Bobcats.
That was Trojans' first miss of the whole night.
Second shot in and out. Rebound there is going to go to Bryan.
Substitutions first for the
Up to Murphy, going to leave it for Sebo, and now who's going to set everything up?
Bryan and number 32, Braden Swanson.
On to Murphy. Swanson rotates. Yates, nice job to shut off the pass. Murphy's got to put it on the floor, and he'll go through, and he'll lose it. Nice job there for Triton. Oviedo and Sebo are going to battle on the fast break, and Oviedo's going to get fouled behind Swanson, who runs into the official. And Ashton Oviedo's going to go back to the line. His second trip here in this first quarter.
OD foul, number 32, Swanson.
So that's going to be his first, team's third.
Gets that one to go.
Oviedo 6 points early in this one.
Coach Groves is going to change up, bring out Gardner, put Westafer in.
Checking back in for the Trojans, number 34, Keegan Westafer.
Oviedo gets ready for his second shot. Gets it to go. 19-6 is our score. Trojans out in front here on senior night. Sebo directing traffic, walks a tightrope. Behind the back, dribble, keeps it alive. Goes on over to Fisher, quick pass. Down into the corner there to Bryan. Sebo drives, he gets stopped. He'll go up, gets the bank to open.
Gavin Sebo.
Yates now with it. He's working against Sebo. Spin move. Goes up with it, elevates. Sebo with a nice defense, disrupts that one. And Swanson gets the rebound, but kept his foot alive. Nice job there.
I like that take by Yates, but he had a wide open Bruce Johnson in the corner. He could have kicked that ball out to as well on that last possession.
Murphy with it now in the corner. He's going to go. Stops baseline, back on top. Going to Bryan. Oviedo shutting off Sebo. That's going to be an interesting defensive match between those two. Johnson now on him. Into Fisher in the corner. Cole McKinney's on him. Feeds it down through. Loses the basketball. It's all the way through, but I think it's going to belong to the Trojans, and it does. That was a good defensive stand there by the Trojans. I mean, you had a switch there on Sebo's. Good defense with that switch there by Johnson Oviedo up top.
Yeah, they're playing good defensively early, which is what you want to see, because hard defense leads to easy offense.
Oviedo now straightaway goes to McKinney. Back on top to Yates. Westafer patrolling the baseline. Oviedo gets freed up. Catch and shoot, threes up and in. Oviedo, no doubt, he turned his back on that one.
Didn't even watch the ball go in.
That's up to 10 points for him already in this first quarter.
Sebo now working against Oviedo. He'll go on the dribble drive, goes through. They're going to call it on the floor.
Either on Oviedo or McKinney would be my guess.
They're going to call it on Ashton Oviedo.
Talking foul number 10, Oviedo.
As Lane Fisher, the 5'9 junior, goes to inbound. Finds Swanson. Banks close for him. They're going to call a foul on McKinney. That was a late call. Must have got him on the wrist.
Yates got burned hard on that play. Yates was still standing in a spot when that ball was caught.
Number 5, McKinney.
That's one thing this Oregon Davis team, they kind of catch you off guard there. I mean, watching that film against Tippecanoe Valley and a couple of their other games, this is a group that catches you off guard. They're sneaky quick.
Yeah, they run a lot of like misdirection type plays and a couple other things that are just going to get you kind of scratching your head as to what just happened, but it works.
Gardner checks in for Yates. Swanson goes back, missed that first free throw. Resets for the second one. That one's a little short of the mark. Doesn't quite hit the rim. They're going to call an air ball, and that one there's going to belong to the Trojans. Empty trip to the line for the Bobcats. Trying to play the pressure here. Oviedo with it now. Sets up, screen from Gardner. They're going to call a moving screen off Gardner.
Oh.
They're going to say that he did get there late. I don't think he really reached out that leg either. That's okay.
I didn't see it.
You know, like I said, I'm up here and they're down there. The officials, they know they got a tough job. Appreciate them coming out and doing it because I don't want to be down there. I'm not in shape anymore to do that. Sebo straightaway three, back iron too strong. Bruce Johnson fighting for the rebound, but Westafer's going to come away with it. And they're going to call a foul on Fisher.
Believe so.
Yep.
OD foul number 12.
So that's his first. That gets team up to 4 fouls.
Oviedo gets into the corner. Sebo on him. He'll elevate. He'll accelerate past the defender. I'm going to say traveled. I don't know if did he pull that pivot foot?
I believe that's what the ref just told him.
I was going to say, Groves just did it over down there. I didn't think he quite pulled that pivot foot.
Groves did a nice little dance for us down there.
Get some Pearl Jam on for him. He'll be okay.
I'm all right with that.
Sebo with it straight away. Works with that screen. Goes to Murphy in the corner. He has not attempted a three yet. Drive and loses it on the way through there was Bryan. Put back by Fisher's good. Lead now down to 12 for the Trojans. Gardner, he wasn't moving anywhere on that screen.
Good back cut. Clear out.
Oh.
Nice defense by Fisher to tip, and McKinney tries to stay with him, and Murphy comes away with it. That was a good defensive play there by Fisher. Sebo with it. In transition, working against Oviedo. Pulls back, kicks out. Fisher again goes baseline. Leans up and in. Quick 6-0 run here.
Yeah. Nah. Triton's going to need a bucket here to regain some confidence. A couple turnovers back-to-back. Those couple possessions ago really put a dent in their confidence.
Westafer now on the left wing. He works with the screen there. Gardner falls down. Westafer forces up a two. Banks open for the senior.
Looked like he might have just been trying to draw a foul there, but
yeah, I don't think he was going to shoot it. I think he was just going to get somebody smack me.
Hey, it works though. Sebo, he'll pull up for three right in front of Oviedo. It's going to go out of bounds. They're going to say one on Bruce Johnson.
Yep.
Coach Groves won that call there, but that was a good call.
Substitutions. Number 4, Hunter McIntyre. Number 24, Tyson Yates.
McIntyre and Yates checking back in. I like the Yates on Swanson matchup. Oviedo gets a piece of that one. 23.3 to go. So it's Sebo, not Sebo. So, see, someone told me it was Sebo. It's the last time I listened to the game tape and the announcers at other places.
Yeah.
Sebo with it now. He's up straight away. Kicks on over. Swanson drives, goes up strong, and can't get the roll. Rebound Oviedo with inside 10 seconds to go. Up to Gardner. Gardner takes 2 steps and puts it in.
Got it. So long arms, long legs for Gardner right before the quarter ends.
Half-court shot, no good. Triton's going to take a 26-12 lead into the second quarter. Kaden, a lot of things there, but Triton's got to find a way to not go so stale on defense and kind of go cold there for a few minutes.
Well, yeah. The 4 turnovers here on the offensive end for the Trojans, they all came almost back-to-back. So that kind of put a damper on their offense, which resulted to easy buckets for the Bobcats. But I think their defense is all right. They're not doing anything extremely terrible that warrants me to want to switch up from the man-to-man defense. I mean, they're doing a good job containing Murphy. I don't think Murphy's even attempted a shot in this first quarter. And that's I think, the player that Triton's worried about most is Murphy stepping back and hitting a couple threes, getting him hot, and then that opens up Cybo and some of the other players.
Kenny, what stats we got?
Oh, we got Ashton leading the Trojans with 10, and then we got Gardner with 6, Yates and Keegan Westafer each with 5. And then for Oregon Davis, Fisher with 6, Taylor with 4, and Cybo with 2. As far as fouls, we just got a few various single fouls, but nothing that's going to be anything at this point.
So Cybo, Fisher, Murphy, Taylor, and Brian out there for the Bobcats to start the second quarter. Oviedo, Gardner, Johnson, McIntyre, and Yates, the 5 out there for Triton.
See what Coach Groves drew up during that little intermission there between quarters.
Yates now goes to work, feeds Gardner. Gardner picks up his dribble, got to go somewhere, finds Yates. Yates will drive against Fisher, and he'll lose it there, and Cybo's got it. Cybo down the side.
Nope.
Nice job by Cybo to see that Gardner planted his feet, just went right around him.
I think Cybo kind of lost the ball a little bit, and that's what led to that sidestep more than anything.
Fisher knocked down. They're going to call him for a foul there. It's going to be his second, team's 5th.
Number 12, Fisher.
Gardner to inbound. Johnson gets free in the corner. Oh, back on top to Yates. Johnson had to look there for a moment.
Ooh.
Gardner thought about it. Nice back cut there by Johnson. Oviedo picks up his dribble, finds Gardner again. Back to Yates, and they're going to give him the travel. He kind of stuttered his feet just a little bit.
It's one of those things, I think I'm going to shoot a 3. Yeah, maybe not.
And Cole McKinney will check in for Hunter McIntyre. So Murphy goes to inbound. Yates tips it away. Cybo loses it. He somehow keeps possession. Gardner up to Yates. Murphy's on him, and Yates goes up and in. Nice play there by Gardner and Tyson Yates to get those points. I mean, Yates had to get a weird angle there because Murphy was closing in a hurry.
Yeah. Nice
Murphy
little
gets
up
free.
and under. There's
his first 3. It's short of the mark. Rebound Taylor. He'll go right back up, and can't get that one to go. Knocked out of bounds. They're going to say belongs to the Trojans.
What did we say pregame, though? Oregon Davis is a very good rebounding team. We've seen it on the offensive glass early in this one. That's one thing Triton's going to have to adjust on.
Yates now with it. Straight away. It works left.
Yep.
Oh.
Gardner tries to get free, but they're going to call. They're going to call hold on Taylor.
That play was there. Murphy recognized it. He was there in that help side defense, but Gardner beat his man off the jump. So
well, that's going to get Taylor his second, team 6. So Triton can be going to the line here shortly.
Up to Cole McKinney. Back to Yates. Oviedo gets through, but Cybo getting through everything there.
Skip.
Oviedo straightaway 3, in and out. Rebound to Murphy. Now Murphy's a big man, but he can handle the ball just like a point guard. 6:10 to go. Triton leads. Long two there for Murphy, but Gardner can't get there. Oviedo can get the rebound. Cybo up, and there's the charge. Cole McKinney.
His 3rd on the year. I love the charge. I want to see one every game, at least. They've had a couple opportunities. I'm glad someone finally took one.
Keegan Westafer and Cole Shively checking in now. As Oviedo and Gardner get a break. One thing Coach Groves really talked about before the season started was how excited this coaching staff is about their depth, and it showed here in this first half.
Yeah, we saw Cole Shively have 2 very good quarters in the first half of the JV game.
Cole Shively, corner 3, just short of the mark there. Rebound to Taylor. We're going to call Westafer on a hit.
Yeah, he climbed his back, and then he went up with that other hand. That's what they're going to call there, the climbing of the back.
Cybo with it now. We'll see what they draw up here. Trailing 14 in the second quarter. Of course, at halftime, we'll have the senior cheerleader recognition for senior night. Murphy gets on the right wing.
Hand up.
Fisher in the baseline. He'll go with the floater and up and in.
How many points do he have? 8 points now for Fisher.
Yep.
Yates now with it. Fisher's on him. Yates is going to try the drive. Tries to pull up and throws it away.
Oviedo's checking back in.
Substitution for the Trojans, number 10, Ashton Oviedo.
And that's kind of one of those moments here. You kind of go up, and Murphy he's such a sneaky defender. He kind of comes out there late, and he really makes you think twice about taking that shot. And unfortunately, Yates kind of got caught in the middle there. Shively's going to get called. Cybo will draw it. And John Gardner's going to check in for Westafer.
Coach Groves is telling Westafer there. I was watching the little interaction. Groves is telling Keegan not so far off that help side on Murphy. Limited help side on him because he will shoot with a hand in his face.
Fisher trying to get free. Back to Cybo. Cybo kicks to Brian. He'll try a three from the left side. Can't get that one to go. Rebound Cole Shively. Freshman transition finds Bruce Johnson. Corner three's up, and he'll
and
get
one.
And there's the
And one.
play coming up. Murphy pushes him at the end there. Wow, nice job by Bruce Johnson. Ice water in his veins and gets that one to go.
That's the play that the Trojans needed to really get back in their offensive swing of things. They've been kind of dull in this second quarter. Possibility to increase their points from 2 to 6 here.
In and out there, but Bruce Johnson, that right there to stay. Coach Groves telling him to get up on there because Cybo was coming in a hurry. Knocked away
Good
by
hands.
Bruce Johnson. Two big plays there for that junior. Cole McKinney somehow hangs onto the basketball, finds Oviedo late there as Cybo gets there on defense. Oviedo baseline, kicks back. Shively, Gardner now in the corner. McKinney will go back and let it reset. Works with the screen. Fisher fought through there.
Good play.
Shively floater up, and it's in. Nice job there by the baseline jumper from the freshman. As Triton jumping out to a 17-point lead.
Andy Math.
Andy Math.
See, my eyes are good enough. I can see that over there.
Uh-huh.
Gardner got a piece of that one. Nice hands there as that pass was going there hot to Taylor. And here comes Connor Large as he'll check in for Gardner.
And coming into this game, Connor Large led the team in charges taken. Now tied with Cole McKinney.
Brian with it. No look pass in the corner. Fisher with the up fake. He'll drive against Large. Goes up strong. They're going to call Bruce Johnson for the foul. It's kind of the wrong place, the wrong time on that one. Oh, they're going to.
Who did they call that
I
on?
think it was Bruce. I think his hands.
Yeah.
Okay, it looked like he put one finger. I'm like, what?
Yeah, wrong side tonight.
I got to get used to it. Fisher now, back iron too strong. Have not hit a free throw yet.
Of their 3 attempts.
See if 4th time's a charm here. And it is. 33-17 Oviedo. McKinney trying to figure out who's going to bring it in. It's Cole McKinney past the half-court line. They're going to go back to work. 3:50 to go. Johnson catch and shoot threes.
Got it.
Bruce Johnson, 2 3-pointers here in the last minute has been huge for the Trojans. They climb with their lead. Cybo finds a way, finds a crease, and he makes them pay. Large inbounds to McKinney. Oviedo works away from Cybo. He'll drive, floaters up. A lot of contact through there.
Go up,
Cole
freshman.
Shively goes up and gets a rebound and a foul from Taylor. But that was a nice job there from Cole Shively to get in there with a lot of moving pieces down there and go up there and get that rebound.
OD foul number 4, Taylor.
That's going to be his 3rd.
They've been letting them play out there for the most part.
Freshman gets that first one to go. Swanson and Danford checking back in.
Number 22, Connor Danford.
As Taylor and Brian will take a break here with 3:19 to go in the second quarter.
I like the communication down there by the Trojans.
Shively can't go there. 1 for 2 from the line on that trip. 18-point ball game. Cybo with it. Goes to Swanson in the corner. Hands off Cybo. He's got some look. Spin move and goes right into the lap of Connor Large.
Which way they're going to call that?
They're going to call that on Cybo.
I was going to say, because he just put it in his gut. Looked like a handoff.
OD foul, number 1, Cybo.
That's going to send Connor Large to the line for the 1-and-1 or double bonus.
Large is 2 for 2 on the year.
Number 34, Westafer.
Keegan Westafer's back in. Connor Large to the line for a double bonus. And can't get that one to go.
All but 2 players have checked in for the Trojans already. Coach Groves using that depth early.
Large readjusts and gets that one to go. 19-point ball game. Just making sure. Murphy will catch and shoot a 3 and gets it to go. That was a deep 3 for Murphy. Like Kaden said, he get a hand in his face. He's still going to shoot it.
That's what we call Oviedo range here in the trench.
Oviedo gets through. Murphy got a piece of that one. Westafer in the right place, right time, catches that one. Back to Oviedo. They're going to call it travel before Oviedo can fire that one.
That almost
and Gardner
like
and Johnson coming in.
Football hike.
It was a hike, yeah. Snapped it right to him.
For the Trojans, number 14, John Gardner. Number 22.
It's bowl season. Cybo with it now. To Danford. Danford keeps that pivot.
Oviedo almost got burned on that.
Swanson gets in the low block, can't get it to go. Danford tried with the putback, can't get it to go.
Skip opposite, Shively running.
No look pass. Reverse lay-in. John Gardner, what a play there.
Look at the fancy footwork.
On the reverse lay-in. That was pretty.
Look up. Yep.
Oviedo, he's going to have a one-way track to the basket. Up and in. Largest lead of the ball game's up to 20 and a timeout for Coach Larry Sinnert and the Oregon Davis Bobcats.
Sinnert's down to just 2 timeouts for the rest of the game. He burned 2 in that first, I think, 2 minutes of the game.
Yep, really quick.
But with this group, I mean, he has really turned this team around from a season ago. They had a rough season a season ago. Kind of had a hard time. Numbers were not quite there. Had a kind of that coaching change. They had a lot of work to do, but yet he has done a great job in this first quarter of the season. This is a different Oregon Davis team, and he has done an outstanding job with this group.
Their efforts there. I mean, they're just pushing through. They're just going to get some of these to drop.
Yeah, this is not the same team who only put up 29 points against the Trojans last year. They're completely different. They're running this offense very well. I mean, it's just they're not hitting shots like Kenny said.
And that goes back to Triton's defense and how well they're playing on defense, getting those tip passes, getting in there, knocking balls away. But yet on the defensive side for Oregon Davis, they're doing a good job taking a lot of things away. They've shut down Tyson Yates in this first half, and that's been huge for Oregon Davis here.
So you're right here, just looking at the three-pointers, Triton's shooting 6 of 8, 75%, where Oregon Davis has only hit 1 of 9 with that 11%. So you take out, say, 5 of those three-pointers from the Trojans, be a little bit different ball game.
Oh, yeah.
Murphy with it. Goes to Swanson here on the the camera side. They're going to call a blocking foul on Gardner.
Yep. Coach Groves running that trapping 1-3-1 for the full court there.
Triton foul number 14.
So that's going to be John's second foul. Of course, Trojans' 7th.
And that'll send Swanson to the line for the one-and-one bonus.
Westafer's going to come in for Gardner.
Yeah, you don't need to pick up that third foul and a ticky-tack.
Yeah.
John's had some nice moments here in this first half, some nice lay-ins, running the floor well. Swanson's shots up. Rebound, Keegan Westafer. Danford was in there, but nice job by Westafer to go up strong and get that rebound. Yates down the corner.
Miss Johnson on the runner there. Curl
Yates.
it.
Oviedo, he'll dial long range right in the face of Cybo. Can't get it to go. Swanson the rebound. Pulls back and Westafer, Keegan thought he was still going, but put the brakes on in a hurry. Can't quite stop the freight train there.
Keegan's second.
Yes.
Triton foul, number 34, Westafer.
Swanson go back to the line as Pitts looks to check in with Hunter McIntyre.
Checking in for the Trojans, number 4, Hunter McIntyre.
So far, Swanson's been in the line there 3 times, but he has not gotten one to drop yet. And on the team, Oregon Davis has only had 1 of 5 to go.
Free throws up and in. Swanson gets the roll. And Pitts will come in for him.
Bobcat substitution, number 14, Orion Pitts.
Cole Shively, Bruce Johnson, Oviedo, Yates, and McIntyre, the 5 out there for Triton. Murphy, Cybo, Fisher, Danford, and Pitts, the 5 out there for the Bobcats. In the corner to Shively. Back onto Oviedo. He'll drive, goes through, up with a pretty roll. Can't get it to McIntyre. Try to get the rebound. And they're still going to fight. Nice job by Shively to stay with. They want to travel. Call, no call there.
Get back.
Fisher quickly up to Danford. And Fisher will go up into the Trojan bench. Connor Large got involved there.
He went over a couple coaches there.
Whew. He'll tell that one tomorrow.
It's a different game with these bleachers spread out like they are over there.
McIntyre's got it back to Bruce Johnson. He'll go up and gets it to go.
Missed a travel before that. That was a lot like the one Tyson Yates had earlier.
I thought that little hesitation sometimes on their shot would have missed it, but
yeah,
he got her to go.
Cybo up, can't get that one to go. We're going to get a foul down low.
Shively.
Triton foul, number 20, Shively.
He's going to pick up his second.
Substitution for the Trojans, number 5, Cole McKinney.
When was it? We're having a little bit of a difficulty here.
For the Bobcats, number 0, Ethan Hewitt.
Oh, that was when we started.
Yeah.
Okay. It just
We're probably fine.
we're good. Cybo can't get that one to go. Up to Oviedo, 36 seconds to go in this second quarter. Back to McKinney. Cole McKinney goes up and can't get the roll, but he'll go to the line for 2.
Good flash, good look by Oviedo to find him there.
That was a nice play there by Cole to kind of see a little bit of a seam there. Goes right up and, hey, if I'm not going to get the basket, I'm going to try to draw a foul.
So that's going to get Fisher his third. So we got 2 Oregon Davis players there with 3 fouls already in this first half.
This looks like Cecil check in. Fisher will sit down with 32.4 to go. McKinney can't get that back one to go.
Good job by Hunter McIntyre. Saw him fight around down below the basket there to make a play on that ball.
Yates to inbound. Back to Johnson, on to McKinney. McKinney hands off to Yates. He'll work straight away. 25 seconds to go. Johnson, he has hit 2. Can't get the third one to go. McIntyre with the rebound, and he'll go to the line for 2. The accelerator jumped up and got that one. We had to shorten his nickname last year. He told me we had to shorten it.
What was it last year?
Man with the motor that doesn't quit.
Oh, I don't remember that.
I had it. Gets that first one to go. As Murphy will check in, as will Connor Large, and Oviedo will take a break with 18.9 to go. Triton 47 points in this first half.
Something tells me they might hit 60 today.
They continue this first half. Hunter McIntyre perfect from the line.
They've shot excellent from the field, 75% on 2-point shots and 64% from 3-point shots.
Murphy trying to get freed up, goes to Cybo. Cecil now has got the force up, but runner can't get it to go, and that's going to be the end of the first half. Bruce tries the Hail Mary throw there. Triton's leads 48-24.
I was just watching, make sure it didn't hit Trent down there. Been 2 games in a row he got hit with something.
Of course, stay tuned. We will have the cheerleader senior night recognition as well as Kenny gets ready to read off our stats here.
Do this really quick here. Looks like she got pushed across. So, like I said, leading the Trojans, Oviedo with 12, Johnson with 9, Gardner with 8, Yates with 7, Westafer with 5, Shively with 3, McIntyre 2, and McKinney and Large each with a single. For Oregon Davis, Fisher with 9, Saibo with 6, Taylor with 4, Murphy with 3, Swanson with 2. And team stats. The Trojans shooting 9 of 15 on the free throws with 3 to 8 for Oregon Davis, 9 of 12, 9 of 16 on 2-pointers, 7-11 and 1 of 10 on the 3-pointers, and they're even at the turnovers. So we'll get over here with Don.
With the recognition of our cheerleaders. First up is Haley Carson. Haley's the daughter of Jeff and Kim Carson. She's been involved in cheerleading. Other school activities include Spirit Club, Spanish Club, Art Club, National Honor Society, Helping Hands, KYLA, Kosciuszko County Teen Court, FCS, Senior Squad, Hoosier Girls State, Delegate, Youth Group, Bible Memory Ministry Counselor, Worship Team, and Junior Church Leader. Haley's future plans are to attend college and study elementary education with a minor in special education. Haley Carson. Our next senior cheerleader is Jayla Faulkner. Jayla's the daughter of Joel and Justina Faulkner. She's participated in volleyball, basketball, cheerleading, and track. Other school activities include FCS, yearbook, newspaper, National Honor Society, KYLA, Science Club, Spirit Club, Art Club, Spanish Club, and Junior Miss. Jayla's future plans are to attend Butler University to study occupational therapy and be part of the Air Force ROTC. Jayla Faulkner. Now we'd like to recognize Lennon Ritchie. Lennon is the daughter of Brandon and Liz Ritchie. She's been involved in cheerleading and tennis. Other school activities include Spanish Club, Spirit Club, Art Club, and 4-H. Lennon's future plans are to attend college to study archaeology. Lennon Ritchie. Our fourth and final senior cheerleader, Janine Soriano. Janine is the daughter of Arsenio and Susan Soriano. She's been involved in cheerleading and golf. Other school activities include Art Club and Spirit Club. Janine's future plans are to attend Indiana University at South Bend and study dentistry. Janine Soriano. Let's give all of our seniors a big round of applause. Thank you.
All right, welcome back, Triton Trojan fans. Andy here alongside Kaden, Atkins, and McKinney and Travis Barnhart here for the Triton Trojan Sports Network as we're live here from the Trojan Trench as Triton leads 48-24 against Oregon Davis. Kaden, we were kind of looking at some stats there. I think it looked to Oregon Davis come out and start shooting right away.
Yeah, they haven't been hitting from the field or from the three-point lane for that matter, but they got to do something different. I imagine they're going to try to drop some plays for Murphy to get some three-pointers off. Do something a little different to try to get some easy buckets.
Now, the big thing you look for Triton as far as that they can't let a Winnemac game kind of let off the gas here in this third quarter. They got to keep that hammer down, especially in the early goings of this third quarter to kind of help themselves find a way to get a win. But right here against Oregon Davis, this third quarter is going to be huge.
Yeah, they can't come out and shoot 0 for 14 like they did against Winnemac in the second half. They're going to have to hit some shots, play good defense, and continue this solidifying run here.
Of course, got some shout-outs to give out, too.
Oh, I'd like to give a shout-out to my former JV coach and
hey,
soccer.
Nice sneakerhead, Coach Landis. He asked for a shout-out, so there you go,
what,
Coach.
You know, Coach is Coach Landis. We agree on old elementary school gyms. Of course, his Atwood gym and my Silver Lake gym.
Yeah.
I mean, there's some good old school gyms there. So Cybo with it now. He'll be out there with Murphy, Bryan, Taylor, and Fisher. Oviedo, Yates, Gardner, Westafer, and McIntyre. We're going to get a push on the Bobcats. This Coach Center trying to find what? As Fisher now will pick up his fourth foul.
Yeah, wow. He's most likely going to be done until the fourth quarter rolls around.
And Pitts will come in. So Coach Groves keeping the starting five out there for the senior group. Both teams with 10 turnovers in that first half.
And that foul on Fisher is really going to hurt OD because Fisher has 9 points. He leads the team in scoring, so that's one person they didn't want to see have to leave the game early.
Coach Groves not happy with that one. Of high pass there. Yates can't quite corral it. He attempted to get there. Couldn't quite get it. Cybo with it now past the half-court line. They're going to go back to work. Cybo drives. Trying to lose Oviedo in the corner. Pitts, corner three's up.
No.
Off the mark, rebound to Oviedo. He'll get knocked through. Up to Gardner. What a pass from Oviedo. Shades of Steve Nash. Splitting every defender and firing that ball right where it needed to go. That was like watching Steve Nash to me,
That's
boys.
his 6th assist on the game. He's hunting for a double-double out here.
Cybo drives, kicks out. Pitt, step back, three's up. And
Got
in.
it.
50-27 now. Yateson will bring it up for the Trojans. Yates goes through, tries to draw the foul, but Taylor's going to provide some defense on him. Yates tips it away, and Gardner comes away with it. Trying a fast break, goes to McIntyre. McIntyre goes up strong.
Good follow.
Gardner with the follow-through gets to go. Nice job by McIntyre to get the shot up, and Gardner with the follow-through.
Gardner now has 12. He's tied with Oviedo for high scorer this one.
Cybo all the way through. He'll get fouled on the way on the floor.
Don't be on John. I think they're going to call it on John.
It is.
It's his third.
That's going to be a tough one there as Cole McKinney's just checking quickly for him. That's going to be a tough one.
Substitution for the Trojans, number 5, Cole McKinney.
As Bryan goes to inbound. Finds Pitts up top, goes to Murphy. He'll try.
There it is.
Short of the mark there. Bryan's got to try to save it, but he can't quite get there in time. Westafer with good defense, but you got to be up. You have to be stuck to Murphy. You got to be stuck to Murphy if you want to take away that three. McIntyre goes to Oviedo. He'll bring it up.
Ooh.
On to Yates. He'll put up the dribble drive. Loses on the way through. Knocked away. Murphy comes away with it. Murphy pulls up. Transition three. Kind of left of the mark there. That one goes out. Bruce Johnson now going to check in for Tyson Yates.
Substitution for the Trojans, number 22, Bruce Johnson.
Triton needs to know who's what position right now. They looked out of sorts there, inbounding the ball.
On to Westafer on the left wing. 5 points in that first quarter.
Roll.
Oviedo now working against Cybo. He'll go to the free throw line, kicks out.
Travel.
I call it travel as he kind of stuttered that pivot foot. 52-27. Triton's out in front. So a couple turnovers here in the early goings of this third quarter for the Trojans.
Yeah, Coach Groves, who wants that number around 9, has to be upset with this team right now as they're already north of that in the third quarter.
Westafer trying to walk a tightrope. Brian goes to Cybo in the corner. He'll work up, goes to Murphy in now. Cross court, Brian, he'll go on the baseline. Leans into a 2 and gets the roll. Nice job there by Brian to go for that one.
Good defense by McIntyre. He couldn't have played that one really any better than he did. Straight up, didn't foul.
McIntyre sets the screen for Westafer. Oviedo trying to lose Cybo. McKinney trying to go through, and they're going to call a foul on Taylor. That's going to be 4 on him.
Yep. So yeah, I got 2 Oregon Davis players out here with those 4 fouls.
And Danford will check in for him. So 2 Bobcats now with 4 fouls. Taylor left too soon. I think he'll bring it back on the floor.
Yep.
That happened earlier, and I think they missed it.
Yeah, at least he has to. He don't have to go all the way up there, but he at least has to stand on the floor.
Yep. At least for the first free throw.
So a couple key Bobcats in foul trouble. As McKinney gets that one to go.
Bobcat substitution number 22, Connor Danford.
You don't need that 4th player in there if you're Oregon Davis.
McKinney perfect from the line on that trip. Murphy goes to inbound, gives it to Brian, back to Murphy. Coach goes one the trap. Cybo falls down. We're going to get a push. I don't know.
Triton foul number 22, Johnson.
Johnson there. Not sure about that one.
That's going to be his second.
Cybo up top. On to Brian. He'll work. Use the hop step. Overshoots it, but Oviedo gets the rebound.
Nope.
I call it double.
Yep.
I call it carry.
Substitution.
Yates will check in for McIntyre.
Tyson Yates.
Triton's maintaining this 25-point lead here in this one.
Cybo with an L, works with the screen, thought about pulling up for 3. Oviedo gets a hand in the face, but he'll still pull up and gets it to go. Cybo with a hand in the face gets that 3 ball to go.
Puts him up to 9 points now.
Yates directing traffic, pulls it back.
Curl.
Westafer falls down, Pitts gets a piece of it, Yates gets it back, Danford intercepts. Danford up and draws the foul and goes to the line for an and 1 opportunity. Coach Center liked that one. And Coach Groves is going to use a timeout here to kind of get things straightened back out.
Yeah, the turnovers are what he's most unhappy about. I think he's telling Tyson Yates, the defender touched that ball. You didn't have to throw that pass. You could have went across that back court line there because you didn't have possession of the ball. Although that's mostly mine. I usually make those noises there, Coach Haynes.
So Kaden's got the noises. I've got the horrible math. Kenny, you got to find something over there.
I'm usually just, oh.
Well, hey. Hey, we can get a button up here, Kaden, for all your noises you use.
Yeah.
We got the buttons there, buddy.
What's the fun in that? Then I don't get to make the noises.
Oh, boy. No, I didn't ask Orion. I wonder if he brought Chick-fil-A for us. I doubt it.
Is there a Chick-fil-A on the way back?
He said it was out of his way.
Well,
Yeah.
but still. Popeyes isn't too far away from South Central. Just got to go a little further down the road.
Yeah, he might be in here. The way this game's going. See, some of the other got back.
Danford misses the free throw off the front iron. Yates now will go. In the corner, Johnson will try a 3. Puts it in.
Got it.
Yeah, he's 4 or 5 from back there. 12 points.
3 Trojans at 12 points now.
And that's one thing we've always seen. You usually see about 3 of them.
Oviedo in fast break. He's going to get ran down with the left hand. Nice job by Oviedo to kind of go with that left hand and go up with it. That was a good play there.
You see, he didn't like Bruce tied him in the scoring there. He had to get back ahead.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Hey, stop it.
Now, children. Seibel comes back to shove off. Tension's getting a little heated down there. Coach Grove's calling something.
Triton foul, number 10, Oviedo.
They'll call a foul on Oviedo.
Tensions are getting pretty hot between Seibel and Oviedo. Might have to switch that if I'm Coach Groves, put Cole McKinney on him or something. Don't want anything stupid to happen.
Danford tries to go up, but gets off the side of the backboard. It's Cole McKinney now in fast break. Looks for Oviedo, goes
good
up and
play.
puts it in, and one opportunity coming.
Good play, Cole McKinney. Watch him look off the defender and then just go right up into him for an easy foul and bucket.
And that stuck Seibel to pull him away. That was a good play right there.
OD foul, number 22, Danford.
Swanson will check in. As he'll come in for Danford.
Substitution for the Bobcats, number 32, Braden Swanson.
McKinney converts the N1 opportunity as the Trojans now up 62-34. The 6th time in 7th games.
Ooh. Westafer has fallen to the ground like 4 times now. There it is.
Murphy gets an open look, can't commit. Pitt, step back 3, can't get it to go. Westafer had a piece of it.
Help. Where's the help?
Out to Swanson.
Find 40, find the shooter.
Swanson forces up a 3, and Westafer gets the air ball. Westafer looked down court, had Oviedo for a moment.
Go.
McKinney's got an open lane. Seibel doesn't even pull off a Oviedo and lets Cole McKinney walk right in for a lay-in. Seibel just stood there and watched kind of that Olay defense, as Kaden likes to call it.
Am I the only person who says that? I heard it from somebody else. I thought it was just cool. I miss that kid.
Yeah, he's 1 of 6.
You know, Triton's done a good job shutting Murphy down in this game. You know, every time he shot the ball, he's not. That was the only 3 he's taken tonight where he's been not been contested.
Yeah, somebody's ran right in his face.
And you know, Triton's defense on him has really kind of pole vaulted them up in the point totals there. But I think that's just a huge thing there, shutting Murphy down. And you know, that's kind of rattled them just a little bit. They're having a hard time getting that other scoring thing, especially with Fisher being out with those 4 fouls. They've lost some guys, some scoring that's now on the bench.
I want to touch on this. I just kind of realized it. We didn't really talk about it after halftime. Triton actually rebounded Oregon Davis in that first half. So they did what we said they needed to do and box out a good rebounding team. And it's shown on the scoreboard as Triton's now up 30 points.
You know, Oregon Davis was a smaller team against Tippecanoe Valley, and against their bigs, they were pushing them around and getting position all night long.
Nice. Yeah.
Just stop over there.
Yep.
Seibel now past the half-court line. He'll reset. Danford will check in next dead ball. Feeds Brian, loses it. Cole McKinney's there to take it away.
Help. Good job by the freshman. Recognized the trap down there.
Shively, Johnson, catch and shoot 3, puts that in! Bruce Johnson with a dagger.
That gets him up to 15 points, all of them 3-pointers.
Back-to-back games of 15 points there for Bruce Johnson.
Coach Groves may have found that 3rd scoring option there.
Murphy, he'll pull up for 3, can't get it to go. Pitts with the rebound, he's going to fight for it, but it's Cole
Good job.
Shively, the freshman right there, and Pitts will foul him.
It's only Pitts' first foul.
That's only in the team's 4th, so.
Quite the difference. We were almost in the double bonus at this time in the first half.
Yeah.
Both teams with 14 fouls. Yates, Westafer, McKinney, Johnson, and Shively, the 5 there for Triton. Corner 3, Johnson, he'll step back, and there it is. Can't get it to go. Murphy gets, he's fighting for the rebound, gets alive. Up to Swanson. Even fast break there as he'll kick it back to Danford. He'll go up, Banks open for him. Good transition play there for the Bobcats. Western on the right wing. Large and Oviedo will check in. On top,
Shot.
Shively alone for 3 on the straightaway. Can't get it to go. Murphy with the rebound. Cybo now past the half-court line. Crossover goes through. Westbrook gets a piece of it. We're going to call a foul, I believe, on the floor. So he didn't quite have possession. I think they're going to call it on Tyson Yates.
Yep, his second.
So McIntyre, Large, and Oviedo all check in as Johnson, Westafer, and McKinney all get a break. JV won earlier tonight, 47-21 in that matchup. Danford goes up, contested jumper, Banks open again, 2 back-to-back baskets for him. Yates now works with the screen. Murphy comes out, gets a piece of it. Yates will try, Murphy gets it again. Swanson will accelerate, back to Murphy. He'll drive, big man's up, and he'll draw a foul, and he'll go to the line as McIntyre couldn't quite draw the charge.
Yep, just a half a second too late to get set up.
I do like, as Kaden points out with the charge per game, I do like that we're seeing a lot more attempts to try to draw a charge.
Yeah, the effort's there. Just sometimes we're not set. Sometimes, maybe we don't get the call we want. Sometimes feet are still moving, but at least they're trying. You can't take a charge without trying.
Murphy 1 for 2 in his trip to the free throw line. Swanson comes in. They're going to call a jump ball. Nice job by Cole Shively to get in there. Triton gets the ball. Oviedo's got it. Cybo's sizing him up. Yates will lose it against Pitts.
Wow.
Swanson now in transition, up and in.
Ravens. Swanson.
Yates working against Pitts. He'll try to redeem on that one. Goes up, can't quite get the roll. Gets his own rebound. Gets it knocked away. McIntyre's got it back to Oviedo. 35 seconds to go in the third quarter. Triton leads. Shively now straight away. Back to Oviedo. They're going to slow it down.
Going to set up for the last play here. Good job by Cybo to get a count.
Yates now working against Pitts.
Very good.
Run it, shake.
Got to get going. Yates now kicks on, goes up, gets the roll. Nice job by Yates driving through the lane. He does that so well.
Good job, Connor Large.
Look at that, Connor Large denying an opportunity. 69-41, our score at the end of the third quarter. Triton's out in front. Here on senior night, the Trojan Trench. Andy O'Hara with Caden Atkins and Kenny and Travis Barnhart. Travis is sitting down running the camera.
Yep.
It's good for him.
Good job, Travis. Yeah.
Well, like we pull up here what we got later this week. Wednesday, nothing tomorrow night. Of course, everybody go back to school tomorrow. So Wednesday, I'll try to be down at Culver for the 7th and 8th grade boys. And then you guys will be up here for the varsity girls against Oregon Davis. And that'll be the girls' senior night, technically, so far right now. And then over on the other side of the wall, over in attack, varsity wrestling will be going on. And then later on Thursday night, back here at the Trent for the girls again for Manchester. And then we're back again on Friday night back here for John Glenn for the boys. So that's tentatively scheduled right now. Go to the TritonTrojans.org for up-to-the-minute updates as they come through.
It's NBA season.
Fast and furious, heading into February.
Which one of us is Paul Walker?
I'm a little big to be considered that one. What do we got here? Cybo with it now straight away, goes on over to Pitts. He's out there with Murphy, Fisher, and Swanson.
Good recognition by the Trojans. They saw that play drawn up for Murphy. Murphy tried to get that 3 off of the free throw line.
McKinney knocks it away. Oviedo, McIntyre, McKinney, Large, and Cole Shively, the 5 out there for the Trojans. Saibo's going to try the dribble drive. Goes up strong, can't get it to go. Rebound to Cole Shively. Back on up to Connor Large. McKinney with an out.
Shoot it, freshman.
Freshman for 3. Can't get it to go. Saibo with the rebound. Goes to Fisher. Tries to feed Murphy. McIntyre jumped the route. Nice job there. Murphy, corner 3 up. Contested. Can't get it to go. Cole McKinney with the rebound. Up to Shively. Loses it there. Swanson gets it. Back to Fisher. Working against Large.
Ooh.
Keeps his dribble.
Dead. Gotta deny that.
Murphy gets a screen, goes up for 3, can't get it to go. Cole Shively from the defense there. Oviedo wanted one there, but he pulls back. Pulls up, Saibo blocks him on the 3. That don't happen very often. Saibo drives through, Oviedo swats it right back.
You're gonna get him with the body. I knew it was coming.
Oviedo with a statement there.
I saw the look in his eyes.
Can't say I don't blame him on that one.
Saibo hasn't been very good. He's 2 attempts. He has not gotten one to drop to the line.
Gets the 3rd one, 3 times the charms. He gets that one to go. Yates, Johnson, and Gardner come in as Oviedo, McIntyre, and Shively all come out.
Oregon Davis has not been very productive at the free throw line, period. Just 5 of 13 before this attempt.
Saibo up. Can't get that one to go. 1 for 2 on that trip. Swanson gives it right back to him. Saibo finds a crease. He goes up, and Connor Large will foul him, and he'll go to the line for an and-1 opportunity.
That's going to be Connor's first, team's 8th.
So the Bobcats in the bonus the rest of the way out. Saibo 1 for 2 on his last trip. Gets the first one to go. Gets that and-1 opportunity to go.
Still up 24 in this one.
Yates gets away from Pitts for a moment. Goes to Large, and he'll get fouled by Swanson. That was a good play there. I think Yates saw the open man and kicked it right over to Connor Large, gave him an opportunity, and he drew that foul. It was a good play there.
Large going to go back for his second time to the line, 3rd and 4th attempts here.
First shot goes.
I guess you said something about 60 points, but now we're 70 points.
That's the 3rd time this season the Trojans have broken the 70-point mark. And Connor Large gets that one there, perfect from that trip. 3 of 4 on the night for him.
They're looking at a new season high if they can score 2 more points before this game's over.
Fisher's got it into the corner. Pitts, he'll try it again. Can't get that one to go short of the mark. Connor Large with the rebound. On up to Bruce Johnson.
Ooh, take a dribble, take a dribble.
Just go. Don't
McKinney,
wait.
corner all by himself and can't get the roll. Johnson with the putback, can't go. Fisher with the rebound. Well, Johnson's got it.
No call there.
And they'll get the call on Saibo.
Looked like he was throwing his body weight into Gardner that whole
that
whole possession there.
Keep him out. So Saibo's going to pick up his 3rd. That's Oregon Davis is 6th. So the next foul sends the Trojans to the line.
McKinney goes Swanson. No call on the push off. McKinney, he'll try another with a hand in his face.
Short.
He can't get it to go. They're going to call on Connor Large. And that'll send Saibo to the line for the 1-and-1 bonus.
Kind of what I was thinking.
Gets the first one to go.
He's 3 of 6 at the line. Now 4 of 7. Perfect on that trip. Roll, Cole. Yep, there you go.
Triton working against full court press. Leading 71-47 here with 5:42 to go in the fourth quarter. Gardner. Johnson in the corner for three again. Thought that one was going to go. Murphy gets the rebound.
Good skip pass by Gardner. Recognized where the open man was.
Swanson back to Cybo. Step back two. Can't get that one to go. Rebound to Connor Large, and Swanson's going to fight for it. And a jump ball call. It's going to stay with the Trojans. McKinney's got it. Swanson's going to work with him all the way up the court. Works away from the screen.
Good denial.
Sees a lane, he's going to go, and he'll get fouled.
Kind of got undercut there a little bit.
Good denial of the screen. They've been using that and using that and using that in transition. And eventually Oregon Davis just kind of, as habit, went that way. Good recognition by Cole McKinney to cross over and go back left.
He'll go to the line for 2 points, and they'll be in the Trojans will be in the bonus the rest of the way out. Gets that one to go.
Substitution for the Trojans, number 10, Ashton Oviedo.
Oviedo now back in. This Triton's 1 point away from tying their season high in point total. Gets it to go.
Got it.
So that he makes the fourth Trojan in double digits with 10 points now.
Substitution number 10.
Oviedo with 14, Gardner with 12, and Johnson with 15.
And
so,
Yates is right there with 9 as well.
yeah,
So
knocking on the door.
sharing the wealth out there, the Trojans are.
Murphy, Cybo, Swanson, Green, and Fisher, the five out there for the Bobcats now. Large, Johnson, Yates, McKinney, and Oviedo as that one gets to go for Swanson.
Fisher.
Yates now trying to drive now. Goes up the fadeaway, and he'll draw the foul, and he'll go to the line for 2. Nice job by Yates to kind of use that little bit of contact there and kind of work into it. That'll be on Green, who just checked in, the 5'8" junior.
Yates, that's first has been to the line tonight.
Can't get that one to go. Yates now puts the Trojans up on their highest scoring total of the year, 74 for them. As Cybo goes back to work. To Green on the left side. Back to Swanson. He'll drive, goes up, kicks out. Fisher thought about it. He'll now attack. Up, can't get the roll this time. Yates with the rebound.
Yeah,
Connor Large for 3.
Yeah!
Transition 3 for Connor Large, and he gets that one to go. 77 points for the Trojans. Cybo bone to Green on the left wing. To Fisher, deep 2 in the corner. Can't get that one to go. McKinney's got a fight for it that's going to go out on him.
That was Connor Large's first three-pointer of the season.
Substitutions for Triton, number 4.
And the 3 seniors will now check in, and John Gardner, Hunter McIntyre, and Keegan Westafer.
Number 34, Keegan Westafer.
Hot pass down to Swanson. He'll fade away for 2 short of the mark. Tyson Yates with the rebound. Gets away from Murphy. Tries to split again, goes to McIntyre. Baseline jumpers up for McIntyre, hits the side of the backboard.
I don't think he realized how deep he was in that corner.
Yeah, I think he turned. Whoa!
Fisher, transition 3, blocked by
All
Gardner.
right. I'm loving it. I love the effort this late in the game.
Substitution number 4, Cam Taylor.
You know, really, both teams are putting a lot of effort in here because every time we look up, the difference in this point spread still been that 25 to 28.
And Taylor now checking back in for the Bobcats. Goes down to Fisher. He goes up. Yates hung with it. That was good defense by Yates. But Fisher got the ball to go.
Cybo with the assist.
Yates now working against Green. He'll work.
Swing it.
Westafer works back to the corner. He'll go baseline against Murphy. Goes up and he'll draw a foul.
I think that they're going to call that on Fisher rather than Murphy. Nope, I was wrong.
So that's going to be his third.
Team's ninth.
Thought if it had to be on somebody, it had to be on Fisher.
Well, I mean, that's kind of where I was at. What are we?
What happened?
I have no idea. Westafer gets the first one to go. They get one more attempt here.
I guess that's his first catch. That's the first he's been to the line tonight.
Danford checks in for Murphy. Westafer again gets it to go. The Trojan offense continuing to climb. Cybo will shoot a three in front of Oviedo. Can't get that one to go. Westafer fights for it.
Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Yeah. Yeah.
Gardner goes to the ground. We're going to get a jump ball call, and he'll stay here with the Bobcats.
Appreciate the 161 viewers we've got watching tonight.
So we know how we're doing the interview, right? We decided.
Do we now? I don't think we do.
We talked about it. And Orion's not here to make sure I.
Substitutions for the Trojans, number 5.
Do we just bring up the headset?
And number 20,
Just have him step right here on the bleachers and stew up here at the headset.
Yeah, if we can do over the side, I think it'll work.
Yep. I missed the tutorial on the wireless mic.
I think it'll work, but we'll never test it.
Good wall by McIntyre.
Green's going to get a three.
Whew.
So McKinney's now gets the rebound. Going to get a double dribble.
He never put the
No,
he
was just retrieving the rebound there. It didn't count as a dribble.
Yeah.
I don't know.
If anything, I thought it might have been a travel because he kind of faked and maybe shuffled his feet.
The pivot, but oh well. All right.
That's okay. I'll knock it right back out of bounds. To Cybo now. Back to Danford. He'll work against Westafer.
Oh.
He does a good job holding that pivot foot. Can't get the shot to go. McKinney now looking down court, goes up to Westafer. Cybo intercepts. But Westafer,
good job by Westafer.
Hey, that's mine. The senior takes away from the other senior. Cole Shively now puts on the floor, goes up strong and can't get the roll.
Go up, John.
Gardner back up and in. John Gardner with another putback.
John Gardner with the left hand.
As Don said, they're at the left hand, pointing it out. Shot off the mark there for Taylor. Gardner up to the freshman Shively, senior to freshman, it goes. Triton now 83 points scored in this ball game. And Murphy will check back in, timeout for the Cats.
Well, he did carry him all the way through. He still had one left after burning those two really early in the game.
Substitution for OD, number 40.
I think that'll be his last one. Anybody watching, I would like to know what the most points scored on the scoreboard is. If anybody knows, I am fascinated.
I think it has been over 100, but I think it was either during maybe a sectional or a regional game.
Gotcha.
Mercy sakes. Okay.
Well, I'd love to see it. Let's put it up.
I want to see that third digit.
Ooh.
Gardner and Murphy tussle. Looks like Gardner got a piece of it.
That's
Murphy will go to the line for a double bonus.
Yep, and that's going to be John's fourth.
As one of the Trojan faithful will get a warning from the officials.
I know what he said. I heard it. Yeah.
Triton foul number 20, Cole Shively.
Murphy now, he'll shoot his free throw, gets it to go.
Substitutions, first for
Job, John.
the Bobcats, number 14, Ryan Pitts. For Triton, number 22, Bruce Johnson. And number 30, Cam Shively.
Look up at the foul.
Cam Shively out there with Cole Shively, McKinney, McIntyre, Johnson. McIntyre's got it, he'll go up, blocked by Cybo.
According to Coach Landis here, sorry to cut you off, the last time Triton scored 100 was his junior year at LaVille.
Okay.
Thank you for your input, Coach.
Shively, back
Hit
to
it.
Johnson. Right wing three, can't get it to go. Looked good from here. Danford with the rebound. Morgan Davis trying to find another basket here. Fisher, he's hit a couple threes. He'll try again, can't get it to go. Rebound to Shively. Shively will slow it down.
Timeout by Coach Groves. Get some substitutions in here.
Yeah.
Think that's what's going on?
Yes, that was what happened.
Okay. So Dominic Smith now out there with Cam Shively. Cole Shively, McKinney, and McIntyre. Danford. Frazier, who just checked in. Green.
Substitution.
Saylor. Pitts are the 5 out there for the Bobcats.
Number 5, Colton Saylor.
Yep.
Number 10,
Oh,
Green.
had him.
And number 11,
Pitts shut off the back
Frazier.
door.
Checking in for Triton, number 12, Dominic Smith.
Shively goes to McIntyre, the free throw
Back
line,
cut.
inside a minute to go.
Yep, somebody needs to.
Goes high post. That wing needs a back cut. Give an option at the basket there.
McIntyre pulls up in the paint, can't get it to go. Smith trying to get there on the rebound. It'll belong to the Bobcats.
Bobcat substitution, number 21, Landon Green.
I don't have 11.
Connor Frazier.
Checking in for the Trojans, number 33, Connor Large.
Connor Large will check in for Hunter McIntyre as all 3 seniors are going to end up victorious on senior night, as the Trojans are going to keep riding that winning streak up to 6. As they'll face a tough John Glenn team on Friday. Frazier now, he'll go up straight away, kicks it over here to the right side to Green. Back to Frazier. Saylor will try a deep 3 and
Got
gets it
it.
to go. The rainbow shot works for Colton Saylor, the 5'10 senior. And that's going to do it here. Triton's going to improve on the season to 6-1. Oregon Davis will find their first loss of the season as the Trojans take down the Bobcats 83-55. We'll have stats. Katie's gonna read those off. I'm gonna go get Coach Groves, and I'll bring him up here for an interview.
All right, looks like we got things synced across. Okay, for the Trojans, leading the way there with Bruce Johnson with 15, Oviedo with 14, Gardner with 14, McKinney and Yates each with 10, Westafer with 7, Large with 6, Cole Shively with 5, and McIntyre with 2. For Oregon Davis, Saibo with 15, Fisher with 13, Danford with 6, Murphy with 5, Taylor with 4, Swanson 3, Saylor 3, Pitts 3, and Bryan 2. And for team stats, Trojans shot 19 of 26 from the free throw line compared to 9 of 19 for the Oregon Davis. 17-29, 17-35. Three-pointers there, 10 of 21, where the Oregon Davis just couldn't quite get them to drop out of those 26 attempts, just got those 4. And the turnovers there, 21 turnovers to the 14 turnovers. So if just stay tuned here, we get reconfigured a little bit, and we'll get Coach Groves up here for an interview.
All right, welcome back, Triton Trojan fans. Trojans win 83-55. Coach, the guys hit the gas pedal, and they hit it early and hard, and they took down a pretty good Oregon Davis team.
Yeah, pleased with the start. We're explosive offensively. We got a lot of guys that can do things, and it's nice when you have that. And we're adjusting how we're playing based on what we got. And so, just nice to see them come out focused with energy and effort. And, as always, a lot of it starts on the defensive end. I thought we got after it defensively and did a lot. I can't breathe. I was walking up those stairs, man. It's been rough over Christmas break.
Well, hey, I get that.
But it's the defense kind of sets the tone for the offense. They bought into that, and then when they're playing defense, we're better offensively.
Exactly. I mean, you shut down Murphy tonight, and that was a big thing because against Tippecanoe Valley, he had himself a night, and Cybo as well as shutting down those kind of two guys and really making them work this defense. I mean, they're in the fast break, getting points and going in transition.
Yeah, and that's what we've been focusing on is just getting after it defensively and denying and kind of keeping them on one side, and the kids have been doing a nice job with that. For us to be successful, though, we got to take charges, and I thought some guys stood up and did that for the most part. We still got to get a little bit better with that. I think we can be better there. And the kids are buying into it. They realize, I think, the defense creates offense, and it's nice to see them attacking. We've been working on it in practice, and we're doing some certain things with that. So, that's why I told them we're going to constantly attack. And I wanted them to come out the second half and not have a letdown like we did against Winamac offensively. And, let's keep attacking. Let's keep, we missed a couple shots. We're going to keep shooting. So, it was just a good all-around effort, I thought, tonight.
And one thing you and I kind of talked about, in our messages back and forth about early this season, the depth of this group. You were going deep in the bench there in the first quarter, second quarter. The depth just keeps impressing me game in, game out, as how deep you can go in the lineup and how good this group is from top to bottom.
And that's what I told them at halftime. I said the difference between right now and Winamac is we didn't have depth. I go, you guys, when you were up 25, whatever it was at halftime, I go, if you want to stay in the game, guess what you have to do? Play defense.
Yep.
And so, I don't care, some of the turnovers, we're going to get that. But, when you're not playing defense, that bugs me because you can control that. That's something you can control. Sometimes you can't control the turnovers. Sometimes you can. But at the same time, I tell the guys, hey, we got enough depth to where if we're not going to perform defensively, we'll get somebody in that is, and, we'll keep going. So, I think the kids are buying into that and understanding that.
Now you got a tough game with John Glenn coming in on Friday. What kind of things you guys prepare for them on Friday?
Obviously, I think they'll be the best team we've played so far, probably including Northwood. They're good. They got a lot of kids that can do a lot of different things. They're just a good, solid team. Their kids gel well together. They have different – it's not like us where they're all kind of the same player, some of them. It's more they have a big kid inside, the Hannah kid, who is just physical and strong and really good inside. And then they got a point guard who's sticky defensively, makes a lot of good decisions. They got a shooting guard that can stroke it from three and then penetrate and get to the basket. And then they got a lot of other guys that can do what they do too. So it's just an all-around good team. We got to obviously try to contain Hannah in the post a little bit and contain their shooters and keep them in front of us.
We've seen guys like John Gardner really step up. That'll be a game to kind of see what those three seniors can do down in the low block. Especially against him.
Definitely. We're going to need the seniors to perform that game. They're going to have to defend and be fundamental, and, it's going to have to be a team effort, but, they're going to have to step up big, if we want to have a chance to win that game.
So that being said, Trojans win tonight, putting up 83 points, 6th win in a row for this group. Until next time, Trojan fans, I'm Andy O'Hare with Kenny Barnhart, Travis Barnhart, Kaden Atkins, and Coach Groves. Until next time, Trojan fans, remember the Trojan way.